It's a shame that I could not go to the coastal islands I visited in New England while the weather was good, because I feel I may have come away with a different sense of them. It still wouldn't compare to how I felt about Mackinaw Island, but I would have enjoyed them more, I think. That said, Mackinaw had another thing going for it that the others couldn't offer. It was a place out of time and space in the way I'd hoped to find in the other islands. I think there's a somewhat unfair burden placed on locations such as this to be mystical and magical, and a departure from the humdrum ordinariness of life. But everydayness, a plight the existentialists consider to be the death of the search for meaning, creeps in anywhere you go, because the mundane aspects of daily life are a necessity of being, no matter where you are. Perhaps you, as a vacation or visitor, can escape it for a moment if you remain in your bubble of newness. But the people who help create and sustain that bubble wear everydayness like their uniform as they perform the services that contribute to your escape. I guess what I'm saying is that everydayness is inevitable, but it does not have to be the enemy of the experience. Whenever I have traveled in the past, I have always tried to avoid the tourist attractions and see the places the residents go. I want to get a true sense of a place, and that rarely happens in the polished and fashioned veneer of what draws outsiders. In other words, I appreciate the everydayness of a place. It feels authentic and far more worth the price of admission to me. This is what I appreciated about my time on Mackinaw Island. It is a mere 4 square miles, and they banned automobiles a long time ago. You get around by horse, by bike, or by foot. While this is part of the appeal and allure, and there are carriage rides for hire, taking a walk through the neighborhoods reveals it isn't a facade where behind the scenes and after hours things get done with fueled transport. I saw mail and supply deliveries done by horse and carriage. I saw trash collection done in the same manner. This was not performative, it was the way of life. I am sure there are aspects of the quaint illusion that are manufactured, but on this, they keep it real. My time here really felt like a retreat. Because it was a departure from the official route, and there were no must-see or must-do items on the agenda, I was able to just enjoy being here. It felt as though some amount of pressure I hadn't realized I'd imposed on myself had lifted. While I've been getting a sense of the weight of expectations with each leg of the journey, it wasn't until I came to rest in this spot that I was able to actually allow myself to set it aside and free myself. I look forward to the road ahead, not only because I will be heading into my favorite places, but because I feel freer to enjoy them.